on the last episode of Tormina. I need someone to kind of basically do the footwork here. If you guys are up to it.
Oh yeah.
Where do you guys travel from?
Howdy.
Oh, talk to the tattoo owner downstairs. I know he's made a contract with the potion salesperson. Yeah, you guys head down to the tattoo parlor and see Flint Pear-Tree kind of doing up a new batch of magical ink. Turns around and kind of looks at the four strangers and goes, "Oh, hi, welcome to my store. It's a... Do any of you guys want a tattoo?"
Howdy.
Howdy. Hi. Yep. Hi.
Red sent us.
Red sent us, we're looking for potions to help our small country town.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could always go to there's Magical Michael's. He's got some good potions over there.
We're looking for specific.
And then we do like a really heavy wink.
Says, "Oh, all right. You mean like strong kind of potion, like some gnarly stuff?"
Yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah. Hi. Yep. What's he leans in as well, and he's like, "What's with your friend?" He's just kind of there's like a 1,000-year stare happening right here.
He was kicked in the head by a horse when he was young. He's a bit special. We have to bring him along. Please.
Oh, you sweethearts. That's so nice. Oh, poor thing. Is he like, he understands what's happening though, right? Has some awareness or like 50-50?
Howdy.
Not much.
Okay.
You know,
But we're not sure.
we're not really sure. He doesn't say anything except howdy.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's like the Western Hodor from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I could give you some info. I could contact them. Usually the person that initiates the meeting has to go along as well. And you know about the whole deal that you have to make with the person? With the title taker? Well, and he kind of...
Tidal or title?
Title. Title. Space Taker.
Taaer. Tater.
No, taker.
T-A-
Hey.
Oh. Okay.
Taker. That would be funny though. Title tater. Yeah, he says, yeah, you kind of need to make a deal. It's a pretty heavy deal to make though.
That's okay because I'm Archley.
Archler.
Archley, and Archley has a heart of gold.
Anything.
My name is Archley.
He says, all right, well, I could kind of sort out some sort of meeting arrangement. Is like a week from now okay?
How about now?
That's the thing, the title taker doesn't do within a day kind of sales.
I guess if that's what we have to do, we're just hoping to get on our way quickly. We've got our town to protect.
I mean, I can try sending it. And you see that he goes, okay, I'll do something. What kind of potion did you guys need again?
A giant kill strength potion.
A potion of giant strength.
I think.
Oh, okay. Right. I'll see if they can do it. I'll have to send them a message. Obviously I can't let you guys see where I send this message because that's part of my contract, you know, that I have to uphold. Or bad things will happen.
You seem a bit scared there, my man.
Yeah, this dude's kind of fucked up. But if you need this potion, then I can arrange something. And you see him kind of like do a little note taking, and I'll read out a little bit since he's making one up, but it's got a way of writing that you can do. Let me just open it up. It starts with, "Dearest title taker, I have a new deal to strike with you. The property wants to meet you to purchase a potion of giant strength. Hopefully, an amicable relationship will grow between both parties involved." And he kind of turns to you guys and says, "How much gold were you going to spend? Like, you've got a couple thousand on you? Usually I go in with like about like 2.5. He might expect more during the meeting, but
That's fine. I got it covered.
yeah, you're gonna cover that?
Yeah.
Cool. So jot down, take off 2,500 from your inventory.
Just like that.
Yeah, if you're gonna, this is part
What?
of this deal.
Okay, fine.
Is there a way that we can communicate with each other without this guy hearing?
Yeah, Mugbed can kind of send messages
Yeah.
between
Yeah, I've
each
got a
other.
message.
So,
I've also got message.
can I send a message with their send a message?
So they send the message first, and then you can reply, and you can always like we'll do the thing where you can have the line open, because you can always reply to the person who's casting
Yeah.
it.
So, he's going to send this letter to someone, and we need to know who that someone is, because I don't want to just turn up in a dark alley somewhere and it be someone ready to jump us. I have a spell, I don't know if it's going to work. Like, I could go find familiar, and then I could send like a hawk or something to watch where that letter gets delivered. Do you think that would be helpful?
Have we, like, how is the mail sent in this universe? Is it like Harry Potter where we could use the hawk as like an owl?
It says on Find Familiar, it says, additionally, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
Ooh.
So you could use a familiar to basically follow this person as well, because you're not quite sure how he's going to send this letter.
Yeah.
But
That's what I thought.
yeah, he definitely doesn't want you to follow him. That's the biggest thing.
So,
Let's do that.
okay to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'll have to spend that 2.5 grand on just the incentive on this kind of like creating this deal between you and the title taker.
All right.
But by doing that, then you'll know for sure that they'll have to receive this letter and potentially show up. Cool, Gastonald. Take away 2.5.
Okie doke.
If this is successful, I'm sure we can top up your account.
Oh, that's fine. I've got. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, okay.
You're fine. Yeah.
I'm fine. My words just don't work.
He says, "Great. Cool." And I'll just sign it so he knows that it's coming from me, no, not anyone else. And he signs his full name, Flint Peartree. As you kind of notice something kind of glow on the paper as he does that, and fade away. And he rolls up the letter and he says, "Okay, right. I'm going to suggest, obviously a week from now, so that would be the next Tuesday. That works for you guys. And I'll just say he usually likes to meet at night, so we'll just say midnight if that works."
hold up. When's the next tournament?
Tournament's in 2 days.
Okay, so that's not going to work for us then.
Probably not this meeting, no.
Okay. Oh, but that's right. That's right. Sorry. We're following him.
The thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. So you do that. He says, okay, well, I will need to do this alone. And I've actually got to take it to a location. I'll have to close up shop if that's okay. So
Oh, that's fine. Thank you so much for doing it for us.
yeah, no problem. And you see, like, he kind of walks out with you guys, out to the streets and starts walking off. So what are you guys doing to follow this person?
So I'm going to, when we get outside, just like hide around a corner and cast Find Familiar. And actually, should I do like a hawk or an owl? Or a raven? Maybe a raven.
Ooh.
Raven.
Raven's pretty cool.
I'm gonna.
I was just gonna say, what's like the most inconspicuous kind of bird, like a sparrow or something?
Yeah, right. Just a teeny tiny, a pigeon.
A pigeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'll go a raven because they can fly pretty like fast, and they're probably not as conspicuous as a fucking hawk, just being like. Ah. So yeah, I'm gonna cast a raven and like tell it to follow this guy. Now the only issue is when I cast Find Familiar, I can see and hear through the animal, but I can't see or hear with my own senses. So I'm stuck there.
Yeah. So while you're got your sights in the familiar, you actually can't see. Yeah. So your party will just have to take care of you for a bit. Maybe sit down somewhere.
Help, guys!
Okay, cool. So we're doing that. I don't even think this guy would expect to follow him. We're not going to do any checks, just because you're just following him from a pretty good distance as well. And we'll do a little bit of the theater of the mind. So we see Flint kind of walking down a busy cobblestone street, and starting to kind of make their way towards the tournament arena area. And you see him go towards that alleyway that you're actually at before, where you saw that trade-off happen with Dazed Dog, and that mysterious figure. And you see, through the eyes, you see him deposit the letter with the money in a loose brick in one of the brick walls in that tight alleyway. Kind of like looks around a little bit, and you see him take some sort of item out of his pocket, and it's kind of like a tuning stick, and hits the brick with the tuning stick and makes this high-pitched sound that your bird ears can kind of perceive. And he puts it away and starts to briskly walk away from the alleyway. And you see him kind of leave that area.
Interesting.
So you know that's happened. What do you want to do?
Can I sit and watch and see if anyone comes to get the brick?
Yeah. You can just, as you're familiar, just sit there and scrape it out.
Just like
with the...
walk back and forth on the roof, just going.
Okay, we'll do a luck for this, because we're not quite sure if this person will head straight there or not. So do a luck check, like just a straight D20, and we'll say that if it's 15 or over, then the title taker will arrive.
Can I have bardic?
Yeah, you
No.
bloody can. What?
For this luck check, no.
God damn. No!
You have a feeling that they might not show up until later in the night. It seems like this person's very much like a go at night kind of thing.
How long have we got to wait till night time?
It's around like 2-3 o'clock right now, so you could probably do something else. You know that you have to go to Sundance's place by 7 to do that whole thing, so it's a bit of a... You could probably catch them. Yeah, it'll be tight. Yep.
What do we do, guys?
I mean, you could also just investigate that alleyway now.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah, you could go to the alleyway.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you guys arrive at the alleyway. You point out the area, Talon, where you notice that brick, and you see it's this second grey section to the left there. You pull the brick out, and there's the scroll and the money still in there.
Any sense that if we took the money out, it would change anything at this point?
You can do like a perception check or Arcana as well. You can't tell the nature of this magic, of the brick at least, and the way that Talon explained it, you're not sure if it's the brick that was the magical thing or if it was just the tuner that made that little ding sound. That's all that you can really get from it. You don't know if there's like alarm trapped on it or anything like that. You would only know by doing other types of checks. Off just sight alone, you can't really tell what's going on there.
What about an investigation?
Investigation would work, or a spell to detect magic or something like that.
Yeah, I don't have any other spells that would work. Does anyone else have a spell like that?
Spell was it?
Detect magic?
Yeah, detect magic.
Because my rolls suck.
And I was even looking at the questing quarters shop when we were there, and I almost bought that thing that gives us detect magic.
I have detect. Oh, what?
You've got detect thoughts.
Yeah, not helpful.
No, I don't think you can detect thoughts on a brick or the note.
Although I do have identify.
Yeah, identify will identify if something's magic, yeah. Yeah, no, magic imbued object. Yep, so you're using identify on the brick itself?
Like the alleyway or the brick?
It would have to be like an object, and it'd have to be like a specific thing.
Well, then, yeah, a brick.
Okay, cool. You go to touch the brick, and the identify spell pops up. And they say, "Oh, this is a brick, but it has been imbued with a signaling spell. Strike it with the correct object, and it shall signal the creator of the signaling spell."
Ooh.
So that's what we saw him hit the like little tuning fork with.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah, your identify spell says, "Apart from that, that seems to be the only magic contained in the brick.
Thanks, brick.
I am not a brick. I am the identify spell.
Apologies. Thank you, identify.
No problem. Goodbye." Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Should we hide?
Can we like split up?
You could split up. You could do two teams. As it's getting closer to that, like afternoon, late afternoon, the sun's kind of setting. If you guys wanted to do like a duo at the alleyway and a duo at the tournament area.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Which group is going to go to the Sundancer room?
Probably one that's good at investigations. So not me.
Oh,
Let's say Talon probably should because they've been there before.
I was going to say I've been there before, so I should probably go. And maybe Gaston because they've got good charisma.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if things go wrong, I can be like,
Yeah.
hey.
Then Unit and I can just hang out in an alley.
We will split the party. I think what we'll do first is we'll do Talon and Gastonald group first, and then after we do that group, we'll jump back to Darth and Unit staking out the alleyway. Cool. It's late at night. You kind of see Sundancer walk out first, so you know for sure that he's left for this weird dinner date with Hecate. And you make that your move to get into the building. I'll need you guys to do a stealth check to get into this area unseen.
Can I have some bardic, please? I don't have great stealth.
I feel like you're like 3 foot tall, so you should be able to like hide behind anything.
Right?
Okay, Gastonald's could bump you up a little bit. Okay. So first hurdle, you get clocked straight away. Actually, no, I'll roll. I'll roll. I think that's fair.
First hurdle, get clocked straight away. Hell yeah. Oh,
You know
10.
what?
Oh, okay.
That is good because the average for yours is 11. Is a 10.
Nice.
So yeah, the guards don't clock you. Ty is walking out but doesn't notice you. Looks like they're done for the day. But you guys kind of hide behind this table over here before they can see you.
Oh my god.
So yeah, no one saw you come in, luckily enough. You see a few doors in front of you. You see that the north door in the center is to the arena area. The door to the right is some like other common offices, and then the door behind that desk there, Ty's desk, is the elevator up to the loft, Sundancer's loft.
Alright. Elevator yet?
You get towards the elevator and you see that it is a card activated.
Oh,
So you'll have to find a key card first.
Shall we
look at the desk.
Or it's like a thieves tool check to try to open it.
You have thieves tools, Em?
I don't think so.
Navy, don't you have thieves' tools?
Let me check.
Because we bought some each, and I ended up with the swearing ones, and you ended up with other ones.
Mm.
No, I didn't have them. Was it Darth that had them?
He might have had them, but if you wanted to, we could retcon that you would normally just have one for each group.
Yeah, okay.
But the problem with that is you will have to have the compliment one. You can't have the swearing one.
Damn it.
Swearing one's mine. Go away.
All right, well, let's look in the desk, and if we can't find a key card in the desk, then we'll use the...
Yeah, cool. Check. Are you gonna check Ty's desk here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Both do investigation checks.
Oh no.
Talon, you don't find a key card, but you do, fortunately enough, find some files on each group participating in the tournament. Kind of those forms that you filled out right at the first day. And Gastonald, you literally knock every pot plant over and smash them on the ground.
Ah. Great. Oh my god, what a mess.
What a total mess.
He knocks over not only the door, but the fucking wall.
Whoa.
But yeah, Talon, you find info on all the other groups participating, including Days Clan. So you've got their names in there, everything that they filled out the first day, including their homes, their addresses.
So I'm going to take it and stuff it in my bag.
Cool. You stuff it in your bag. So yeah, you did a little bit of commotion. I don't think anyone's noticed you yet, but it was pretty loud. So what do you guys want to do?
I want to just go and be like, we need to use that thing's tools.
Yeah, let's use it. Shall we?
Okay, cool.
Do it.
Let's do it. Okay,
Do it.
so who is going to use the thieves' tools?
What skill do you need to use for this thieves' tools?
I think we've been doing sleight of hand checks.
Okay, mine is shit. What's yours like?
2.
Okay, it's better than my 1.
Okay.
And Talon can also give you advantage as well, like the help action. So you can roll again as well. Okay.
Okay.
16, not bad. I think you do shimmy it open, but it's pretty haphazard. You do leave a few like marks on the sliding doors, some divots, but you're able to open it up and basically use it. Cool. You guys make it to the loft. It's pretty dark out right now, but it doesn't seem like there's any guards up here. The office is kind of closed for the night.
Can Can we do like an investigation or perception check to see if there's like traps or anything like that around?
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Great thinking. What are we doing? Investigation?
Perception or investigation or arcana. Any of those. Okay, nice. Okay, you do see there is a alarm spell just by the staircase here.
Okay, is there a way to disarm it?
If you have a
Counterspell?
counterspell would work in this instant too.
Guess
I'll
what I
allow it.
just gave myself in the level up?
Yep. I think because it's such a strong spell anyways, I'll allow it because it honestly does the same thing. And you're using a 3rd level spell to do it as well, so an alarm's not that powerful, so you just get rid of it immediately. So knock off that 3rd level spell slot, and you got rid of it. So you should be good to go further in now.
Alright. I'm thinking we go look at his desk.
Yeah, you look at the desk. Honestly, because you've made it this far, I don't even think that there's much of a check that you need to do. You just start to rummage through some of these notes on this main desk. Do a perception check or an investigation, either one. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, you see on the top of this table, you see a few notes of the different tournament members and like the setup of each round. And you see that Sundancer matches everyone up for each round of the game. And you kind of notice that the Days Clan has gotten a lot of easy combatants so far, except for the first round. And you notice in the notes that something must have happened in that first round because you see a stamp on the opposing side that was competing against the Days Clan that says disqualified.
Ooh.
Like reason substance abuse specifically.
Ooh.
So it looks like in the first round of that tournament, the Days Clan went up against these people that ultimately got disqualified after the match. So you see that, but in this desk drawer, this secret compartment under the table, you find a few notes and some interesting notes. So you got 3 notes. Do you want me to read each one out?
Sure.
Sure. So the first note says, "For Sundancer's eyes only. I will allow the substitution for the required contract for access of my goods and services, but some rules must be set in place. Rule number 1, the one utilizing my services directly is the only person to meet with me for the trade-off. Number 2, this person must give me their name willingly and thus be my property. Number 3, under no circumstances will you reveal my business practice. As I understand the situation you are in, I doubt you would break Rule 3, but it needs to be said to be in place. If you were to break any of these rules, I will take action accordingly, and I will not be merciful to my property. Send my property to the alleyway behind the MLG Coliseum every Friday, 3 a.m. sharp for the trade." And it is signed the title taker. So that's the first one. The second one says, "For Sundancer's eyes only. Apologies for the absence in the last trade-off. I ran into trouble while on hiatus. The trade-off will take place before the property's next match. Be sure he arrives on time. I will not wait in daylight for long. The title taker." And then note 3, and the last note that you find in this desk says, "For Sundancer's eyes only. My property brought in observers from the street. Tourney participants. This has broken Rule 1. I am feeling generous. Our deal will continue as long as you make sure this does not happen again. If it does, I will not be as merciful as today. The title taker." And that's all the notes that you find in this desk.
So the title taker isn't Sundancer, it's someone else. They used to have Sundancer under their thumb.
I'm gonna guess that you guys take these notes with you.
Yep.
Cool. You got the 3 notes from Sundance's drawer, and I'll let you take that other weird thing about the disqualified group from round 1 as well. You take anything that seems pretty important to the investigation. As you do that and realize that that's happening, we're going to move to the other group. Okay, Darth and Unit. What do you guys do as you stake out the place? Are you hiding? What's the deal?
Is there anywhere good to hide here? Or is it all just pretty open?
You can see some tables to the side. There's like a bundle of trash bins in the corner there that Unit's next to.
Where's the brick?
You see those little alcove looking things in the wall there? It's the second one to the left there.
But this stuff that's on the ground next to me, what is it?
That is trash bags.
Can I like hide under the trash bags and just like pile them up on top of me and just like peer through them?
Mm-hmm.
I am one with the trash bags.
Are we still disguised?
Oh, well, actually, it was a disguise kit. So yes, if you want to be disguised, you definitely.
I do.
Okay. So yeah, you you're still in your disguises from before. Howdy and Mugbed. Howdy has disappeared into the trash bags. What's Mugbed doing in this moment?
So I want to hang out more on the corner. Sorry, I've been talking the whole time and my mic was off again. I just need to know, is there nothing else in the alleyway?
There's nothing else in this alleyway. There's only you and Howdy and a completely empty alleyway.
Okay, so I want to sort of be in the corner, but I want to be out of eyesight from anyone approaching from either side.
Yep.
But I want to be able to be listening so that as soon as I can hear someone approaching, I'm going to put on my shroud of invisibility and just stay there just so I can look and try and get a good look at who this person is.
So you're hiding around. First up, just do like perception with advantage as you're listening out for something, some sort of sound. Yay for advantage! Have you used your bardic inspiration yet?
No, I haven't. Should I?
Yeah, you do hear some sort of footsteps approaching. As it gets closer and closer, and now it's sounding really nearby now. Is there anything that you want to do?
Yeah, do the invisibility.
Okay, you do the invisibility. As you kind of do the invisibility, you still hear footsteps, and it sounds like they're right in front of you. And as you're kind of standing still not to make a sound, these footsteps kind of go past you and around. Luckily enough, you weren't jutting out from that corner because you think this person would have stepped into you. The thing is, you can't see whatever this person is, as they're invisible in this moment, but they're very nearby. And as your direction kind of goes towards that brick, as those footsteps kind of sound like they're going towards that, you slowly notice that the brick there is slowly moving out of the wall. And it looks like it's just floating in midair right now.
Is attacking it going to be a good idea? Unit, where are you? What's your thoughts on this?
I'm half tempted to just be like, demon brick. I don't really know. I think we should. I feel like I would jump out.
So if you jump out and startle him,
Yeah.
Howdy.
and then I can be there to back you up if anything happens.
Brilliant. Jumping out and shouting, "Howdy!"
Okay. Can you do a quick... Did you do a stealth check at all, Unit?
Yes, and I got a nat 20.
I don't think you did. Well, you're trying to beat a 23.
Yeah, I can tell you now that ain't happening.
You could get like a nat 20. That could be it. That could do it. Yeah, you've got heavy armor, so you've got disadvantage on stealth.
I do.
Yep, that's the one bad thing about heavy armor. Yeah, the person clocks you straight away as you kind of jump out and say howdy. I think with that, they will come out of invisibility and squarely directed towards Howdy right now. Looks like they're just gonna attack you. But we'll roll initiative.
Okay, so what I want to do, just
Mhm.
while we're in this process, is I want to get Mage Hand and just take off their cloak, like hood, so I can see their
Yeah,
face.
yep. And I will say that because Howdy is an excellent distraction, you can do that as your like surprise round. So you'll do that at the start of this combat.
I am the best distraction.
Howdy jumps out and goes, Howdy. The shadowy figure goes out of invisibility to start to attack Howdy. And Darth, you use that mage hand to rip off this cloak. And underneath, you see
Talon.
who are you gonna guess? What's everyone's guess?
Oh, Pancake Lady.
Pancake Lady, yep. Any other
Yeah.
guesses?
Pancake Man.
Waffle Man.
Waffle Man. What
Oh,
about Arnie?
Waffle Man, no way.
This is your last guess to see if you can if you can pick it right, you'll get inspiration.
I'm kind of thinking it's Hecate a bit when we went to.
Oh, Hecate.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a Hecate,
Waffle Man.
Waffle Man from Talon, yep.
Pancake Lady.
Pancake Lady from Gastonald's. What does Darth think?
It's clearly not Pancake Lady, but I want it to be so bad.
Talon's grandfather.
Ooh,
Oh, that's fucked.
you ready? Here comes the title taker.
That's that fucking cleric bear thing.
Is that the person I let drop down from a...
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was late to that meeting.
Hmm,
You know,
I knew
Who is
something was off with him. I knew it.
right?
That's why we left him. We were like, no, fuck him. He's weird.